All right, here we are again. I'm going to resume the game because last time I unfortunately lost a battle while I was in the Inner Earth due to the unexpected craftiness of the computer. What happened was the computer used a tactic that I was not expecting from an AI in one of these strategy games, which was that when you've got these wave battles where you need to finish the enemy within 30 player turns, or else new units show up who are basically they have the same point value as the existing enemy army. So it basically means the end of the battle for you, even if you've finished everybody but one enemy, unless you happen to do ridiculously well. So the computer, when I had killed all of his units but one, but he ran that unit away from me in order to make the time expire so that his reinforcements could show up. Right, as opposed to just mechanically fighting to the death, which you would expect a computer AI to do. So I have to tip my hat to the computer for that one, but this time he will not escape my unbridled wrath. He meaning the computer, which I guess is technically it. So I think by resuming, we should resume right near the battle that we just had. Here we are within the Inner Earth, what Smashbot refers to as the Dark Jellyfish Realm. This time the shifting shadows in the corners of your eyes are real, ahead and behind. The others have noticed and are quietly pulling blades, flickering like a school of fish as you press together. I guess a school of fish flickers. Depends on the lighting. They're warped everywhere ahead, clustering together to slow your progress, and more dot the horizon. We're so close, says Valgard, and you know his frustration. We will charge and break through the crowd, because I'm hungry like the wolf. I break through the crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Actually, I think that his title is the Wolf. His legendary title, his heroic. Oh, I'm sorry, he's the Mountain, which is probably the most apropos for Iver. So we have a couple people who are injured, but they also happen to be the highest level characters. That just means that they're down one strength for those of you who are relatively new to this game. We've done a lot of promotion recently, which means that we got Castaway up to level 14, so he's insanely deadly at this point. He's been insanely deadly for quite some time. Kibby the Dredge as well. I can't do without the Dredge in my party at this point. I'm just very happy with their performance, except for this Stone Singer. I actually don't think the Stone Singer, at higher levels, I don't think they're really that powerful. When you meet them at a low level, they're extremely dangerous, partly because of their ability to afflict disease, and your characters don't have very much strength, and disease is constantly draining strength, and so that's a terrible thing. They can, I think, inflict warped status, which is a nasty thing that a lot of these warped units can do, although that doesn't render them particularly unique. Like some of the basic sort of warp soldier types can do that as well. And Apostate, of course, does not inflict warp, because thank goodness he is not one of the mutant legions that we are facing, the endless mutant legions. It looks like we are basically good to go. This Gold Boar Tusk, I don't really like the penalties that it inflicts, although it has some nice advantages. So I'm basically ready for battle at this point, it would seem. I think what happened in this battle the previous time as well was that we had to move across a lot of open ground in order to get to the enemy, and that ran out some of the clock, and then the enemy was able to run away from me with the remaining time and caused the time to expire. But we're not going to let that happen this time. We're going to stride boldly forward. It doesn't appear that charging, as opposed to finding a place to stand our ground, changed matters significantly. But in any event, so we have, obviously this is the big block of the enemy here, although this grunt here is surprisingly dangerous because of he has a special power that's particularly nasty. Alright, so we're gonna set up our sheer wall here. Move Iver there. Whoops. And we'll progress forward, protecting, using the shield wall as well to protect our missile, our devastating slinger Castaway, and the equally helpful witch Alfrin. The ability to heal strength damage. I think she's actually the only character that can do it. Like, you don't get healing potions and things like that in this game, so she obviously is very essential. Now let's the stuff of Don Bluth's nightmare here. Let's put them out of their misery, huh? All right, Kivi needs to make a lot of progress here. Would he use 3 willpower to get there? I think he would. Yes, he would. What is the movement range of Valgard? He could get there too if he used 3 willpower. I think we need to do that in order to ensure that we finish this matter expeditiously. What have we got next? Is that one of the scourges? Yeah, one of the warp scourges. All right. Well, so Kivi's going to take a hit, but, you know, Kivi excels at taking hits, so I'm not so worried about that. And it's good that he gets the first strike, as opposed to the enemy with his relatively high strength at this point, getting to hit first. Yeah, he did a substantial amount of armor damage to me. He does have the sculptor's tools, which will repair, +1 armor resist. Okay. If I move there, that's going to be 2 willpower. I can't get up to Kivi to help him with the shield wall. And we need to break somebody's armor. Okay, let it be this stone guard here. But we're going to need to get up there because we're going to need to protect Iver when he gets into the fight. Alright, so I'm going to move up there for 1 willpower. And I'm going to armor break this foe. Okay, he's going to take a nasty hit. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, Iver will move up there to get the shield wall. Iver needs to do some serious damage to this guy's strength. He used Lookout, which means I'm going to take damage when I come forward. Oh, not much we can do about that, really. I'd like to give Kivi the benefit of a, let's see, a shield wall up here, although that might expose me to getting hit by this slinger. Okay, actually that didn't happen. That's good. Can he Axe Storm? No, he can Bloody Flail. Okay. Alright, he might as well use Stone Wall on himself, in case anybody decides to go after him. Okay, he used Lookout as well. I think that actually is not the best decision in the world. Okay, we need him to break some armor. Oh, you know, I'm sorry. This is not a wave battle. Okay, that's interesting. I was kind of moving forward as if it were a wave battle, because the previous one was. But I guess that was because we decided to stand our ground, so we ended up with a wave battle. Okay, this creature burrows, and it comes up. Did that do anything to us? No, it seems not. Alfred cannot get up there, unfortunately. If she's going to go up there, it would be best for her to get the shield. Well, no, I think what she wants to do... Right, no one is really going to be able to hit her. Except for this enemy here, and we are going to do some strength damage to it, so that it's no longer much of a danger. It could armor break her to some degree, but okay, it's going to drain Kivi. I believe if we hit that creature, we disrupt the soul bond. I'd like to do some more strength damage to this enemy. Smack. Okay, he's doing fine. He doesn't take any armor damage, despite being soulbound. He took a nasty hit previously, and he is in the position to take another nasty hit. So I think he is going to... He's going to move away and we'll still... Oops. Alright, he only took one lookout hit. That's good. Yeah, he can also take slinger hits, so that wouldn't be good. I'll break this guy's armor. He's not really taking any damage from the soul bond. Okay. Soul bond on Iver. He takes no damage. That's great. He move up there. Oh, and he can spin when he gets up there. But first he will kill this enemy. Okay, he takes a look out here. That's okay. Take a seat. Slinger hit no damage. That's great. And Kivi's holding up very well against the soul bond. Okay. Oh, alright, these guys both have relatively high armor. Bloody Flail's not going to help very much in this situation. So I'll damage his armor. Ow. Alright. Let's go use that murderous sling of yours. Okay, let's not move through the dark ash or whatever that stuff is. Who do we need to hit up here? That guy's armor is high. The grunt's armor is high as well. I could see if I could throw a Shatter Stone. That's going to hit Iver. Alright, I'm just going to attack. I'm going to break this guy's armor. I think that disrupts the soul bond. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Ow. Okay, she'll move down here and use her heal. That's great. +4. Iver takes a bit of a hit. Kivi can kill this enemy. That's wonderful. Bust away. Oh, ow. Yeah, those grunts are actually dangerous, which is kind of surprising, but they are, because of their special power, which allows them to do both a lot of strength and armor damage. Okay, Holly will move up and help Iver with the shield wall. I'd like to do some damage to the armor of this. Actually, I have a lightning strike I can use. I'll do that. I can't hit. All right. Well, that would endanger me to do that, so I'm not going to do it at this stage. I'm concerned that we're going to lose Iver. That's no good at all. Can Alfred get in there in time? It might be best for Iver to try to run away. He has 1 strength. I think that's what he'll do. He loses some willpower, but hopefully, that's worth it. All right. That's a nice hit. Shoot him again. Because I'd rather that Iver not take a wound, if that's possible. All right, he can use his lookout. I would lose 2 willpower for doing that. Yeah, I think I want to hit these slingers. I think it's worth it. He deflects the lookout, that's great. This digging creature, typically they... Oh, is he gonna hit Iver? No, he did no damage. Okay, that's great. Okay, we need to reduce the strength of this grunt. Oh, you know, I can also throw a bomb. Pretty sure I can throw a bomb. Yep. Let's throw a big old bomb. Bam. He comes forward to hit Kiwi. I'm sorry, or... Okay, he takes a big armor hit. She heals Iver. He's going to need another one of those to have any kind of effectiveness. Oh, no. Alright. He takes a lookout hit, no damage. That's how Kiwi rolls. Not taking any damage. Oh, smash. That's very gratifying. The slinger comes down. Oh, we lost Iver. This battle has turned out to be unexpectedly nasty. Okay, that's one slinger down. Oh, nasty critical. She takes an acid spittle hit. And I think that means she's going to take continual damage. Okay. Who needs healing? No one, really. Her Ride the Lightning ability deals 1 strength damage plus 1 for 2 piles jumped. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna move back, and then I'm gonna hit him with Ride the Lightning. And then she steps back. Okay, that didn't really do much. Okay, that slinger's strength is pretty high right now. I can do something about that, huh? Well, first let's see if we can do a couple lightning hits. And there's no one who we can really hit with lightning at this point. Without hurting ourselves. Whack. Uses lookout. He's gonna take a lookout hit. Nope. No sail, Saga. He's gonna dig, what, to attack Alphen? No, alright, yeah, those creatures generally are not very effective. Okay, he could kill that slinger with 2 willpower. I think that's worth it. Ooh, savagery. Virtually every attack he gets is a critical now. Every hit he gets. Who's lost strength? Nobody really. I think she would like to get a shield wall up, or get into the shield wall. She used strength of will, even though he doesn't really need that much healing. He gets hit with acid spittle, but he's doing okay. Kiwi. I think if we zap this guy for 1, because we're not on the diagonal for him, we won't take a hit. Yep. Yeah, so I'll zap him again. And then I will kill him with this blow. Bam. Oh, did that take him down? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Okay, he can't move from there right now, so he's going to stone wall and hope for the best. Get there with 2 willpower without losing willpower in the process. Oh, savage. And Alfred gets the kill. I'd love to promote her again. Not quite. But she's getting closer. Well, 2 characters went down. It may be because we tried to move forward too quickly, because I neglected the fact that this incarnation of this battle is not a wave battle. I need to really look at that counter at the bottom of the screen. Hopefully we get some kind of opportunity to rest before the final battle. But a win is a win, you gotta say sometimes, particularly in this desperate phase near the end game. The warp are becoming more relentless. You don't have to tell me that. Seems to be more and more of them. Spar grabs, rubbing his sore shoulders. You nod. Must mean we're getting close. It seems so. Okay, that's 0 days, and that means we're back to Arborang for more catastrophic things to happen. Now, armies have crashed against the steep black cliffs of Arborang before as the new warp now. You retreated again. It was costly. Thousands more, many thousands were dead. But necessary. Banshee wails went on long into the encroaching night, but the black rock wall has never been breached, the menders tell you. Even with so many slaughtered, space is scarce. Alio nods when you tell him you're going to get some air outside the crowded gathering halls. Survivors camp in different clusters atop the black rock. You wonder how many families sewn upon your banner are just memories now. Then you note how strange the silence sounds. The clans have lost their taste for troublemaking, and even the warped have withdrawn. Maybe you're safe up here. Maybe the menders are right. And then there's going to be some giant tentacle warped or something like that, right? I'm sure this is not a real respite. Do we still have wounded in the group? Yeah, well, that's a problem in this endgame section. You basically can't rest. We've got Hakon is injured for 3 days, which is terrible. And he can't rest in camp to heal. So we have to put one of these. We have to put Mogre back in the party, I think. Yeah. Everybody else, well, nobody else is wounded. I would love it if Mogre could gain a level, but he cannot. Oh well. We can get a heroic title. Okay, that's nice. The only one he can get is this, so he will do so. He can be promoted, but okay. Titan straps. He's got 3. Robust 3. Okay, he could get one of these abilities. What about his? Okay, he has divert. All right. I'm going to promote him for 10. He'll gain another point here, and he will get a point of dodge. Alright. Petrus is definitely powerful at this point. Canary can be promoted again, but is it worth it? Is that really going to help me at all? Maybe what we need to do at this point is increase her bloodletter ability. Okay, and just to recap, 2 points of strength DOT on hit. That means that anyone I hit with Canary is going to take 2 points of damage on the following round as well. That's pretty vicious. You know what I'd love? I'd love some kind of ability that allows us to heal without having to rest. If only there were a heroic title that gave us that. Not much of a point in promoting him, really. I guess we could give him another point of willpower. That would be for 10. Yes. All right. And there are 2 categories of abilities he can get. He's now 15th level. He can avoid a killing blow, or he can regenerate willpower. What is that? Skull 35. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, that means he's killed 35. That does not surprise me at all. Oh, he has armor break abilities that he can get. All right. He'll get a point of divert. That's great. As if he needed more ability to avoid armor hits, right? Every little bit helps. We could put Canary up to level 15 for now. I think I'll hold that remaining renown in reserve. I suspect there's going to be another opportunity to gain renown coming up very soon. Okay, so the option is to go to the stairs because we cannot rest. Fatigue draws you into a stupor. Feels weird to be doing nothing, Alio says, breaking the silence. Spirits are low. Maybe this would be a good chance to see how everyone's holding up. You consider it. Okay, how are you doing, Egil? Egil puts a hand on your shoulder as you pass, the first smiling face you've seen in a while. How are you? Are you holding up? I see you going around, making sure everyone else is alright. Has anyone asked how we're doing? Don't worry, Egil. I'm doing alright. I never was worried, you know. Even back in Scar, I always thought we'd be okay. I can't shake the feeling that I'm really lucky to still be here. I mean, what are the odds? That's funny because that's a reference to the fact that there are many opportunities for Egil to die as a result of random events or making the wrong choice in just one of these multiple choice events. But yeah, so the odds are very slim that Egil will survive. But here he is. Perhaps all is right with the world after all. So many people didn't make... Oh, is there anything I can do, you know, to help? Get some rest. We need your strength on the battlefield. I'll try. I should be tired, but I just feel like I should be doing something. I hate feeling useless. If I had... Egil hesitates, sweat hanging on his brow. You can tell he's really wrestling with whether to say something or not. What is it? I couldn't save anyone. When this all began, I told Rook that I'd do anything to protect Alit. Now they're both gone and I couldn't do a damn thing about it. How did I, of all people, survive this long? I could ask the same question of myself. Maybe it's not about who deserves to live. Maybe that has nothing to do with it at all. But if we give up now, everything they worked for would be a waste. You're right. I think I'll go make myself useful. As Egil walks away, he gives you a kind smile and a nod. You're Prince Egil, both here and on the field. How about the venerable Ubin? The scrivener is scratching diligently at his papers. He looks up. Skafak halts whatever conversations he and Ubin were having.
Hello, Hunter. Found yourself a little patch of quiet and don't know what to do with yourself.
Something like that.
The eye of the storm, as the poets say. You start predicting the weather when you've been around long enough, or maybe you just talk about it more.
The old Varl stopped scratching notes to talk. Ever seen anything like this before in your many years?
You know, I've heard mankind take being called old an insult, but I never knew why. Now, let me think. Well, the fall of Skirmirstead was something to behold. Half a city sinking into the silver stone. And Grofheim was even bigger. But something like this, no, it was not. Funny how our memories measure worth, isn't it? I remember my companion Gunnulf telling me I look like an eggplant, better than I recall a city sinking beneath the waves. That's why I like to write these things down.
Skathak says something in his own tongue and Ubin laughs.
He says I don't look like an eggplant.
The old Warl stops scratching notes to talk. What have you been writing in your book?
Stories, mostly, but not like the Menders and Skalds, no. The Menders write about what's in the past, and the Skalds stretch fantasies about what happened. The historical writings are mostly useless, if you ask me. Even a perfect record is only as good as the man reading it, and most of us aren't that good.
You mean we remember things the way that suits us best?
You can spin a dozen different morals from the same yarn. Indeed, we're all a bunch of liars at heart. I write stories about people. when someone reveals their own hopes and fears, that's the truth of things, even if it's a lie. Understand? One of the reasons I learned to talk to people, like the horse-born. I'd like to speak with the dredge too one day, if they'll have me.
The old warl stopped scratching notes to talk. I'd been curious for more detail about Dalalond, the horseborn's homeland.
Why don't you ask them yourself?
Ubin says a few words to Skathak, who nods. Ubin translates the best he can.
I am a trader. I've traveled more than most and never seen the end of our lands. Maybe they are endless. Men have said it is empty, but they are wrong. They only think it is empty because they move too slowly. When the sun stops, we celebrate. It is a blessing, it is warmth and freedom. But then the shattering split our land into pieces. Now each piece is small and empty. I think my kind becomes restless here. They talk a lot about the brave who try to outrun the darkness. They have already become a legend. Maybe they are still running across the Dalalond. I like to imagine this. Your city is heavy and cold, and made for men to walk slowly in circles but go nowhere. I will be glad to see the sun again.
He looks a little wistful and nods his head to say he's done. The old warl stopped scratching notes to talk. I'll leave you to your work.
No worries. If you want to talk, I'm glad for the company.
Out of curiosity, what are you planning to do with your writings if the darkness overtakes us?
Well, I'll be a mutated tentacle, so I suppose I won't care.
When someone asks you if you were... Well, we're about to find out whether anybody's going to become a god. It's possible that these menders, these potentially treacherous menders, are interested in becoming gods. The warl make awful scribes. Perhaps this one who doesn't believe in truth.
Leave it for someone else to find.
Ubin's smile suddenly falls from his face as he realizes it'll become warped. There'll be like tentacles growing out of the book. That's pretty horrific.
Would you believe I hadn't thought of that? Maybe a horseborn could... No, not without a mender. Maybe we could spare a mender to... damnation. We have to live. There's no way around it now.
Indeed. I couldn't agree more, Ubin. I would like to live just as much as the next guy. What does she have to say? Zephyr is overseeing the menders, looking just as drained, if not more. She calls you by name. I've heard more about you since the coming to Arbeang. Seems like these people owe you a great deal. I didn't do it on my own. Close enough, though. I wish I had supported you better at the gates. And I also heard you traveled with a warl named Ingvar. That seemed like quite a coincidence at first. How did you discover this light spell? Not easily. Things went bad at Manehar, and I was the only one left in the aftermath. I spent days trying anything I could think of against the darkness. I nearly gave up, but what you and Ivan must have done, nobody thought it was possible. When you become a Valka, are you all forced to take an oath to be as vague and mysterious as possible? I'm sorry, it would be hard to believe if I told you. Try me. I believe they have pulled down and shattered the black sun that resides within the earth. Okay, I can see your earlier point. He's writing the Necronomicon. Yeah, he might as well be, because it's going to become a mutated tome that inflicts status effects like on the old D&D Dungeon Master's Guide artifacts table. Unsightly body hair or enmity between you and a greater devil. Ingvar, do you know Iver? He is well known, especially amongst the dredge. They say he once slew a sunder called Reyes, who carried Bellower's child. Ruin was Reyes' sister. It's my belief that Ruin probably came to Arbeang, hoping to find Ingvar. She found Ingvar all right. She found her death. In the face of this darkness, the other thunder have scattered to the wind, but Ruin wanted revenge, even if it meant killing everyone in the way. Are you saying all the people who died in the siege was because of Iver? And I can only imagine it is why Belor chased you all the way to Borsgard. I suppose there's no point in secrets anymore. After the Great War, the Walka tried to broker a peace with the Dredge, and mostly succeeded. But one of the conditions was that we deliver the warrior named Ingvar. They called him Destroyer. We searched, but never found him. Juno and Ivan would almost certainly have recognized him. Did they ever mention this? Yeah. I don't recall. I can't blame you. You have been through quite a lot. Still, I just wish I knew their intentions. You trust your friend Iver completely. More than completely. Then you were right to let him go. That itself gives me hope. What's your plan now? To keep this light lit as long as I can. In the early days, the Walka had nearly godlike powers. They spent generations obsessed with immortality. It has become diluted over time, of course. Did you know that the Walka raised the black rock plateau we're standing on, pulled straight out of the earth? The unnaturally dark rock is the same material Dredge used to make their armor, believe it or not. That was long before I was born. Me, I've learned a few tricks, but all I can do now is share the same blind hope that if we just hold out, well, maybe this will be of more use to you than me. The Walka retrieves an item from the folds of her cloak and hands it to you. A clasp of kin. How long do you think we have left? Not long now. Make the most of your time. I'll let you focus. I only wish I could have done more. All right, well, let's see what I can do, because I suspect there's going to be... Yep, there's going to be another scrum. Good listener. I got an achievement for subjecting you all to all that voice acting. All right. At least it got me some renown. The warped have not been able to scale the black wall since coming here a day ago. Many want to take full advantage of the respite. Others call it folly. Keeping a full watch now means forcing fatigued and wounded survivors to take turns. Some haven't slept in days. The strong protect the weak. Let volunteers take watch. Unfair, some say. Life's unfair, reply others. Stress is starting to seep into every decision. This game certainly does a good job of that. Nobody comes away happy, but enough capable men and women volunteer, and the dreaming face of a sleeping child convinces you it's the right decision. Now, if only my people could rest. Okay, nothing to do with the tower, except for watch hideous tentacled shapes arise. Oh, well, we got some renown, that's right. Might as well spend it. Now spend it. If I were to promote Canary, I could get her more willpower. Oh, she doesn't have the exploit power, okay. Alright, I think I'll promote her. I'll promote her for 10. I'll give her 1 point of willpower, and I'll give her either exploit or divert. Yeah, I'll give her exploit. She's 15th level now. She's just as deadly as that dredge slinger. My missile troops now, they're initially kind of weak, but they become killers later on. Okay, this clasp of kin, 1 wheel per turn, 1 armor per turn, plus 1 break. What's her item? Plus 2, okay. Okay. Miniature carving, strength resist, plus 3 break. Okay, I think I'm going to give her this item. This miniature carving, okay, the ability to resist strength attacks, what is he using? This gold wasp, I like the fact that he can like basically shrug off any armor hits, and then he can, and then Mogre can just like deal poison damage back to the enemy. That's pretty nasty. Bonus crit chance for Udin, is that what he wants? Divert armor, plus 10 dodge strength, okay, yeah. That's pretty good. He's using this giant dredge for, is amusingly enough using this stuffed cat. Let's see, plus 2 armor, 1 strength resist. Hard to argue with that, really. 2 strength resist, plus 3 break. Okay, I like Eagle's ability, increasing his ability to break armor. So we'll do that. And then, yeah. We'll find out whatever horrors await us now. I'm sure they are plentiful. A woman comes to you quietly in confidence. "So a whole bunch of the fools," she confides, "drunk as boiled owls, laughing it up down there." Some of the men have snuck downstairs to take advantage of the dwindling mead. "Join us, Hunter," they chortle when they go to look for yourself. "You can't take it with you." Maybe they have a point. On the other hand, these supplies could have been stretched out for days. You spy Trigby among them and slap a cup from his hand. It rattles to the floor. As you watch, it continues to bounce as if on its own until the whole room rumbles and shakes. Flagstone bursts around your feet and the warped claw their way from underneath. Terror drags the sluggards to their feet. This must be what the warped have been up to this whole time. "Fame!" slurs a man, pulling down a barrel onto the warped and knocking it back below. "Fame them all!" Which I guess is it's an obscenity in the Banner Saga world. Okay. Rouse the drunks to stand their ground and fight. You kick slosh men to their feet, thrusting weapons into their hands. "Earn your keep! Fight for your lives!" you scream. Trigby has already taken the advice to heart, lunging clumsily at a creature, exposing himself to a vicious crack across the skull. Trigby falls laughing until he bleeds out and laughs no more. Oh dear, this game is certainly getting dark. More warp drag themselves up into the basement. An eternity later, backup comes clombing down the stairs. "What took you so long?" you shout. It's not just here," Aliel replies. "They're coming up all over the plateau." Amongst the warped dredge rises the twisted wreckage of Muspel's Sunder. Just its presence makes your skin crawl and your instincts scream. Flee? But where? "Send them back into the dirt," you shout in spite of yourself. Oh, I intend to. Oh, there's going to be a mutated Sunder? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, apparently I thought that resting might help us. It might give us the opportunity to recharge a little bit, but it did not. What item is Hakon using? Because maybe he should be exchanging it with someone else. He's using a relatively low, plus 2 strength. Bastion is using that stuffed cat. I think that's perfect. Okay, I think that we're ready for battle. We just really have to try not to take wounds. I can't believe there's a mutated Sunder. That's crazy. There's only like 5 of them in the world. Why are they in my basement? Oh, is that eyeless? "A warped Sunder! Fight or we're all doomed!" Oh, that is eyeless. She resurrects a fallen unit to fight for her. And explodes armor shards when possessed with less than 10% armor. Okay, so what is that? There's a horseborn. Alright, there's one of these horrible bears. Okay. This is not a timed battle. I'm very happy to see that. Alright. The bear actually has more impressive stats than the Warped Sunder. We want to kill that Warped Sunder very quickly. The reason being that it has the ability to possess units. Okay, let's get a shield wall going. When am I going to make a beeline for him? Yep, we'll cause her to benefit from the shield wall. And we're going to push forward with all deliberate speed. Eagle certainly got some movement. I think we want Eagle to move forward, and no one's really going to be able to move that far. Well, let's see. Okay. Hold on, I just want to see his movement range. Bastion has very far movement range. I think that's because of that cat item that he has. Bellegarde, not quite as far. Ubin, he has a respectable movement range. Canary is blocked. Does he have Axe Storm? He does. Okay. But I think the most helpful thing for him to do over there, we'd spend 2 willpower. to get in front of Eyeless. Can we move over there? That's 2 willpower. We could do an armor break hit on Eyeless to start out. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Then I'm not going to get hit with any lookouts or anything like that. He's got a huge armor break. That was a nasty hit. Now Eyeless hits me for no damage. I like that. Okay, I'm going to come down here, get the shield wall. Savagery. Not quite the savagery that Canary is going to inflict when she gets up there, I can tell you. That's going to be 3 willpower, but it's worth it. Can have some more armor break, you twisted freak. Look out. We want to get Moger up there. He's going to take a lookout hit, but I think he'll be fine. Okay, he takes 1 strength. Not the end of the world. Oh, you know, does that mean those creatures are possessed? He's going to take a lookout hit. No, he's not. Yeah, he did take a lookout hit, but Ubin is always better when he's close to his friends. He can Tempest or he can reveal weakness. Okay. Can I reveal weakness on Eyeless? Oh, that's nasty. Okay, we're going to do that. Oh, savagery. Okay, this battle's going great. I wonder if the death of Eyeless is going to affect the rest of them. Oh, the last dude. That is quite a relief, I must say. Alright, the next priority is going to be to deal with this bear, who is like more dangerous than Eyeless. I think what we want to do, yeah, we want to give, yeah, we want that stronger together ability, we want the shield wall, because the bear is going to come over, he's going to attack Eagle. We want to reduce this guy's armor. We've got this amazing armor break bonus. We're going to do 7 armor damage to him. That's just killer. Okay, he's going to come up and attack the Dredge, which is an interesting choice. That's not quite what I would have picked. The Dredge is now going to hit you back very hard. Okay. Petrus is going to get a kill. Yeah, he's still next to Eagle, so he gets the shield wall. We can finish this Grunt, who is surprisingly dangerous. I'm happy about that. Okay, that's not the end of the world. I think he's going to take a look out here. Oh, he's not. Okay. Whatever spell you're casting, you can just forget about it, son. Oh, and he's also poisoned. Oh! That bear is so savage. But the bear also got poisoned. Okay, Ugin comes down here, and he finishes this centaur. Smash. An unlikely hero. That's Scrivener. Okay. Moger takes a warped hit. Oh, he cast a spell which increased the bear's strength. Okay, the bear is even more dangerous now. Alright, I'm going to come down and I'm going to stack some poison on him. Yep, we're going to armor break for all the marbles. Oh, we got to get him out of there. Hoping we can avoid losing Mogre here. The bear now has poisoned and bleeding. But the bear is so freaking tough. We need to reduce its strength. Oh, we lost a willpower because he's standing in the dark ash. Well, nothing can't be helped at the moment. Again, all the marbles. Okay, we need to do some damage to the slinger here. Marbles are plenty. Oh my god, we gotta get Mogre out of there. Either that or we have to do something about this bear. Can he axe storm or something like that? He can run through, but he would have to... He would hit Eagle. I think that's okay. We gotta hit this bear. Oh, savage. That's gonna weaken that bear significantly. Oh no! Oh, we lost Mogre. You damnable bear. I'm gonna take revenge on you. Alright, well I don't think we're gonna lose anybody else at least. Yeah, come on, is that the best you can do? Canary adds yet another kill. Another scalp trophy case. Oh. Get out of the dark ash here. It's a nasty armor break he has. Alright, finish him. Oh. Well, apart from Mogre getting a wound, that battle went excellently. So far we're wrecking shop. Defeat 3 enemies with Ubin. No, Ubin is a formidable fighter. Put an end to the warped Sunder. I like that. And the Sunder didn't even get to use its powers because we smacked it so hard, so quickly. So I was very encouraged by that. 23 renown for that. If only we could spend some renown to remove wounds from characters. Tragically, that's not to be. Not to be. The basement is dark and silent once again, and the survivors hustle to seal and cover the holes. They're suddenly glad you saved the mead, because you could use a drink right now. Someone is telling Zephyr that only half the Menders have survived. Alright, 4 more days for Arboron. We bought ourselves a little bit more time before either the destruction... I mean, I don't know, if this time runs out, maybe Arboron will be destroyed and the game will end, or maybe there will be another one of these battles that we have to win. Who can say? Certainly this game excels at creating dramatic tension. Warped dredge bodies ornamented this hill like crenellations, some sitting or slumped, all dead. "What's happened here?" grunts Valgard, pushing one over with his foot. Hundreds can be seen from the hilltop, and they look suspiciously arranged. "This wasn't a battle," Valgard continues, noting the same. Juno and Ivan did nothing to add. "Wait, what if this is a warning of some kind, for something ahead?" suggests Ditch. I inspect the dredge briefly for clues. The dredge's weapons are stowed, but they each suffered the same piercing wound. They have no signs of food or supplies, and something feels wrong about the way they sit, loosely propped up in a circle looking at each other. It suddenly dawns on you. Mass suicide. These dredge appear to have ended each other before the darkness reached them. rather than be twisted alive. It leaves a pit in your stomach to wonder if the survivors in Arbeang might do the same. The caravan leaves the macabre scene behind. Alright. Morale declined, but it's still good.
The white tower that looked like a toothpick when I first saw it now soars above our heads, dwarfing any structure made by kings or Wow.
Wow, that's how you pronounce it. That's right.
This is where our troubles began,
In the original Icelandic.
and with luck, where they will end.
Let's make them end.
Indeed. In the back of your mind, you always knew it was coming. A fearsome figure stands before the White Tower, before a crowd of warped terrors.
Almost started to worry you wouldn't make it.
Bolverk growls.
Knew I'd see your smiling faces again. I was expecting the serpent myself. The serpent carved a path for me straight to this place.
You remember the quakes near the cliffs and put the pieces together.
It must be getting pretty desperate if it brought you here to deal with us. On the contrary, seems like a great idea to me. Go ahead and try some mind tricks. See what rage really looks like.
This is the last chance for reason, Bolverk. Your ravens can survive this.
They're not mine anymore, witch. You know, I saw this place in my dreams. So this is where the Walga did all their dirty deeds, stole our powers. Never thought I'd end up taking the dredge's side. I didn't come all this way to fail here. Then you're about to feel like a real ass.
Well, those are some fighting words. No one tells me I'm going to feel like a real ass.
But let's cut to the chase. I didn't come to kill ravens or Ingvar, the child killer.
He points his axe at a paling Ivan.
I'm here to kill the sniveling little bastard who caused all this. No holes to jump down this time.
He attacks, I guess. The battle begins. Yep. Alright, oh my gosh, Iver went down. Please don't tell me we have to have Iver in this, or Ivan in this battle. That would be disastrous. Okay. Okay, we got Kivy and Castaway. They could win this battle by themselves. Come on. Iver, we have to take out. He's 3 strength down. Valgard, I think we're going to keep. Is Krummer eligible for promotion? I mean, he can go up to 17 strength. That's nothing to sneeze at. If I bring Krummer's Hunker Down up by, what do we want? Titan Straps or Hunker Down? Let's get a Hunker Down. I'll confirm that. Two more points of Hunker Down. That's significant. He's not a legendary hero, but he may have to do. Then we're going to have 2 big Varl heavy hitters. I don't want to bring Spar into this battle. That'd be crazy. Sigbjorn, you know, I like him a lot, but he's down 2 strength, and his Krummer's armor is actually superior to his. Forge ahead. Okay, he can change the initiative, and he can also Tempest and Heavy Impact. Okay. So okay, I need to pick 2 characters. Yep, one of them is going to be Krummer. What about Bercy? He's got 10 points available. Okay, so I can bring his strength all the way up. I'm going to do. I'm going to give him Artery Strike. And I'll give him Hunker Down. Give him a point of willpower. Yeah, 2 points of Artery Strike. 3 points. Let's make it count. Yep, despite the fact that he's level 8, he may have to do it because he's not injured. Bercy has what? 16 strength. Krummer has 17. Mogan, he can shield wall. Valgard's going to be 11 strength. Mogan's at 12. but Valgard will be at 12 armor and significantly more willpower. Okay, just taking a look here. Let's give Krimmer +3 strength. That's going to give him a 20 strength. That is quite significant. Tortoise Band. Okay, we need one more. I think the only choice really here is Bercy. Bercy and Krimmer need magic items. Who is currently wounded and carrying an item? Okay, Iver has the, this pike plant. Alright, I think the pike plant is going to go to Bercy. Valgard, okay, what is he using? The Tortoise Band +2 armor on rest. Okay. I think Alfred's going to be essential to heal us. This might be the kind of battle that we have to fight a couple of times. We'll see. Because this is clearly going to be a boss battle. Or we may just do it, we may prevail on the first time. Like we just did against that Undead Sunder. See what happens. I would really appreciate if this is not a timed boss battle. I'd really prefer not to have to kill Bolverk in like 20 turns. Okay. What are those things? Send shards flying when struck. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we theoretically could use a slinger. Bolverk is over there. Alright. We don't know whether this is a time battle yet. On its face, this battle does not look ridiculously difficult, although this may be a wave battle. If it is a wave battle, I'm only going to fight one of the waves, because I don't want to take unnecessary punishment. We got a couple of these warped grunts. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's... Or maybe this is some sort of cinematic thing where these units will join the battle over time. The enemy does not have any missile power. I am certainly down with that. Alright, let's get organized. We're going to make two groups. Ideally, we want to move between these explosive things here. Okay, he can't get a shield wall up anyway. We're gonna have Castaway. Yep, Castaway is gonna be behind Kivi. And we're going to want to protect our weaker Varl with Valgard to the extent that we can, and she'll come up behind in that particular group. This thing might as well start up there. Hopefully we can hit one of these explosive shards while the enemy is next to it with the slinger. That should be pretty harmful to them. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm going to try to stay away from the warped crystals if I can. Okay, yeah, there's no need to destroy those. This is a timed battle. Okay. So we're going to need to get up there. We really do not want reinforcements to show up. I'm going to stone wall for a point. Yeah, he's gonna come down and hit Valgard. No, he wants to drain. He really likes using that ability. Okay, oh, that was nasty. Okay. But you know what? I'm gonna smack you in the face. This is armor break. Good enough. Is he casting a spell? No. Okay. He can get up there and fight. Alright, that's good. And he can get the shield wall too. I like that. Now he can do a big old strength hit to the enemy. Smash. No damage from the Shattering Crystal, that's good. There's no reason to really move back into range there. Alright, so I'm just going to hit this enemy. Hopefully I can critical on him. Yes. He never doesn't critical, basically. No damage to Valgard. I'm loving this so far. She doesn't need to heal anybody quite yet. I guess, yeah, Quimmer took a little damage. I'll heal him. That's not going to help you. That will not save you. Damn. He's going to cast. He's going to cast Umbrage. Generally, I think that Umbrage is not going to be that helpful to them in this situation. What we want to do is get him out of the way so that we can bring our heavy hitters in there. What does the enemy have as far as strength? Okay, this shield banger has got virtually nothing. But we can't bring Bercy up without... Okay. Okay, we definitely don't want to get in Kiwi's way. Alright, so we're going to move up there. So Bercy can still get a hit in there. And we're going to armor break this foe. But he gets moved back anyway. Alright, well that's not too bad. Krummer can cause some serious pain here. He loses some willpower, but it's worth it. Smash! Hunker down, nice roll. No, let's do it. The remaining enemy really isn't dangerous. Okay, he cast Umbrage, meaning that this guy's strength is now raised, but really not that significantly. When can I... Alright. Okay, so if I move over there, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to step into willpower draining Ash. No, I'm going to armor break this guy. She could afford to lose one willpower. Because he's the only one who's taking any strength damage. Should heal Krummer. He's back up to 20 strength. Okay. First order of business is going to be to zap this enemy, and then I will kill this one. He's going to cast a spell. Actually, I think that's a good thing because I'd rather that he do that then come and hit me with various, with his warped attack. No effect because he has no willpower anyway. Tap. But that doesn't disrupt the spell. Alright. I think he can rest. And okay, let's get out of there. Might as well heal him. Every little bit counts. Oh, smash. He cast Umbrage on himself, I think. Maybe he didn't do anything. Maybe he took a big enough hit to disrupt his spell. Now Krumr finishes him, hopefully leading to a promotion for him. Bang. Not quite. Okay. Alfred's doing fine, Castaway's fine. Brucey lost a little armor. Krumr's fine. Belgard's fine. Kivi's fine. Let's do it. Wait, I don't get to deploy? Well, alright. Alright, we need to clear this thing out of the way. What is this? Okay, well, they're going to take a little while to get to us. Well, since the enemy, yeah, the enemy has units down there. This is also a timed battle. Okay. That being the case, I'm going to destroy this. Is it going to damage me? Oh, I see. It only hits in one direction. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope we don't have to fight more wave battles after this. That's crazy. Alright. Alright. Belgard, do what you can to break his armor. Let's break it for all the models. Bang. Is he warped? Yes, he is. Of course he is. Krumr, where can he go? Nowhere. Alright. In that case. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. We can hit one of these enemies with lightning if we want. The most difficult, the toughest enemies are right up in our face at the moment. Who are these nasty scourge with 21 strength? It's so savage. Alright. We're going to do a lightning hit to this guy here. We're going to do an armor break hit. Does that mean that he's double warped? He's taking one warp, okay. Okay, Bercy, you better get up there. he's still got significant willpower on him. We need to hit him great. Oh my gosh. Jesus, crazy strength in these things. Castaway, huh? Alright, Castaway needs to hit this guy. And hit him very hard. And, ooh, savage critical. Kibby might have to win this battle on his all by his lonesome. Alright. Bercy took a nasty hit, so Bercy's gonna need to get some healing. Who else needs healing? Okay, for 2 willpower, I'm gonna go up there. And I'm gonna strength of will on Bercy. Yeah, it's not that much, but it's something. That unit can't do anything. He takes warping damage, but he's still got 18 strength. Okay, let's finish off that Scourge. Bam. Okay, we're gonna have to hit this Stone Singer then. Let's take away some of his strength. Ah! It didn't kill him. Alright. He's in a very bad way. Probably gonna lose Krummer. The best thing I think he can do is to hit this guy for some armor damage. He's gonna cast a spell. Okay, I'm not that worried about that. Bercy's still got substantial willpower, alright, but yeah. Alright. Okay, no damage. That's nice. That's what I'd like to see. We need to lower the strength of this enemy. Let's hope for a nasty critical. Not quite, but he's basically dead. Oh. Okay, Alfred can kill him. Who's gonna move next? That guy, okay. Well, he's not gonna be able to kill Krummer. Strength of will. He's not able to get in? I guess he is. He ends up hurting his friend. Well, I'm okay with that. We could hit that guy for 8 if we went down there. We got a willpower. Okay, let's do it. Smash. Kind of happy that Umbrage didn't get out because that would have given them all bonus to strength. Ah. Okay, Valgar can finish off this Scourge. He's gonna cast, well, I guess it's better than hitting me. He needs to get up there and do some damage. Okay, he can hit that grunt. He can armor break him. Wish I could do a critical armor break to him. Slinger is gonna. Alright. Well, he's still doing okay. And nobody's really taking any strength damage at this point. Alright. Oh, you know what? We could do a nasty lightning hit here. Oh, okay. I think this needs to be the target. Alright, in case we have to fight Bolverk after this, I guess I'm going to keep the rest of my proverbial powder dry. I'm going to move back here, and I'm going to use my Ride the Lightning ability to hit this enemy. Zap. Loses some willpower that gets up there. To hit this enemy. Reduce some of his armor. Wham. Okay, they lose armor. And Kibi's going to take advantage of that now. Kibi has no willpower. Alright, so we just need to attack. Might do a critical on this guy. Yep, 24. Oh, I'd love if there was some kind of count of the number of criticals he's done. It must be very high. Alright, she needs to get down there and heal. This, this draining ability, it just lasts forever. Jeez, how many turns does it last for? You get out of my way. Kibi has no willpower anyway. Oh, he does have willpower. Stone wall until they fail, okay. Alright, he's gonna move up there and he's gonna bloody flail on the slinger. Nice job. He's gonna hit Alfred, but really not for much. Oh, hunker down. Nice roll. Ride the lightning. Bam. Okay, it could be worse. He's got a willpower, he can finish him. I really don't. Alright. Okay, we can kill this guy and hit him with 1 lightning. And then I hit him for 3 strength. Promotion, I like that. Reinforcements, oh my gosh. Can I move him? This is ridiculous. Alright. Okay, so there's gonna be another round of this battle. He can't come in because he's wounded. Yeah, I can't put him back in. Alright. Okay, Apostate might have to come in. Valgard is in. Yeah, Valgard's at, you know, he's down a little willpower, but he's doing okay otherwise. Kivi is down a lot of armor. It may be dangerous to send him in. But we don't have much of a choice. Okay, Apostate comes in. Who else? Oh my goodness. Hogan? Yeah, well, Hogan can provide at least... Okay. Peak Sticker, Impale. Plus 20% to critical. Okay. Yeah, well, it's... alright. Apostate is 12-15. Bach is 11-13. Okay, so Apostate is going to be there. In that case, we're ready. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Your journey ends here.
He decides to kill some of his own men. That's interesting. Oh my gosh. What is this? Kivi has to get out of there now. He has no willpower either. Oh my gosh. We don't even get to... Alright. It looks like Bolverk is interested in killing his own man. I'll just let him do that. I have a hard time seeing us winning this battle. There's just too many of them. Bolverk comes down. I don't know what he's trying to do. In any event, let's get a shield wall for our friend Kivi. He's an axe storm. No targets. Okay. Well, shield wall's gonna have to hopefully save him. Here come the warped. Wounded dreads explode. We can make Kivi explode. Alright. That doesn't seem very smart. I think I'm just gonna move up. I need to move up as quickly as possible. Okay, well, we could see if we can hit any more with lightning here. Nobody in range. This is going to be disastrous. Alright, I'm going to move back and hit this guy with armor break. Scourge comes down. Alright. She can heal Kivi. Okay, but let's see if there's anybody I can give a zap here. Alright, give him a zap. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Strength of will. Stinger comes down, he's not able to do anything. Kibby, you know, yeah. If he rests, does that have any effect at all? He could regain willpower. He's in no shape to fight. He's just gonna rest. He regains the willpower, okay. Alright. I think I can hit Bolverk with this. No, okay. Now I'll kill this enemy. Yeah, sit down. You next. You next. Okay. There's so many of them. This is freaking crazy. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Alright. Axe Storm, I guess. Yeah, his armor is reduced a little bit. What's my range on Axe Storm? Okay, well if I move up a little bit, if I move up one, I may be able to hit him. I want to keep the shield wall up. Yeah, so I'm going to move up there. And then I'm going to Axe Storm. I'll Axe Storm on this enemy here. That wasn't very good. Oh no. His movement is really very limited, isn't it? That's 3 as well. Rupturing enemy dredge is not going to help. Yeah, take it, Bolverk. Maybe I don't want to reduce my friend's armor. I'm not gonna umbrage. He wants to come down and fight. Oh my gosh. Ow. Seemed like maybe he was fighting his own men for some reason. Alright, I think we have to stay tight together. Hope for criticals. My hopes were answered. Oh no. Needs healing. Belgard, because he just got smashed by Bolverk. This battle is so crazy. She could get all the way up there and heal him. I think she's gonna have to do that. She also gets the shield wall of the bargain. She heals him for 1. Alright, Bolverk. I've got no willpower, I don't care. Logan can kill this guy. I think I'll take that chance. Nice job, Logan. He's gonna look out. I really don't care. Alright, I can inflict disease on him, that's nice. Can I attack him diagonally? No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna have to... Alright, let's see. Can I move around to here? I would take a willpower loss. I have to protect Mogan. I lost 1 willpower. Alright. I'm gonna do a disease. No, let's see. If I hit him for armor, do I still do a disease strike? Yes, I do. Okay, great. He gets disease too. 1 strength damage per turn. Okay. Who do we really need to weaken? We really need to hit Bolverk. Let's do it. Come on, criticals. He's gonna cast Umbrage. Okay. I need to heal Valgard again. Why am I only healing him for 1? Ah! Oh, I see. It's because his attacks hit multiple targets. That's funny. It would be funny if I weren't in such a bad position. Alright. No, because we ended up hitting her. Alright. Oh, okay, I can Bloody Flail on him. Nice job. Ow. Damn it. I don't know. Alright, give this guy a whack. Nice job. Just gonna cast Umbrage. Oh, there are 2 Stone Singers that I can cast Umbrage. I'm gonna go move behind this pillar and I'm gonna hit Bolverk. Oh, smash. Ow. Don't tell me this battle's actually timed. Okay. Sorry, that's just too crazy. I'm sorry. Alright. No, I don't think I'm going to hit the Stone Singer with that. No. Alright, hit him again. That's the Stone Guard. Alright, I need to use myself as a target. And I took a look at it. Damn it. Healing for 1. Why is my healing so weak? Okay, the Slinger. Oh, this is a nightmare. I bet these 2 Stone Singers are also casting. I don't get it. I don't get how I'm supposed to do this. Oh, I see. Okay, I still have. Alright. Here's what I need to do. I need to break his armor to the maximum extent that I can. I mean, this guy can't do anything. Alright, Kibby comes up. Okay, we need to lower the strength of these enemies. If I move up here... Okay, I don't even have any... Critical. Okay. He... Oh, he's actually alive. He's alive. Alright. Alright, 2 is better than 1. No. 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 Oh. Okay, just an armor hit. Ha! That's all you got. Do I have any willpower? No. I don't have any willpower. Oh. He's only got 20% chance to hurt him. Alright, I need to hit this guy for strength then. Yeah, like alright. Okay, I need to try to help Kitty. If I moved up here, I'd do... Okay. Come on, criticals. Oh. Three, that's a nice number. Oh no. Okay, he looks out. Okay. Can I hit this guy for strength? No. Alright. Alright, he's on it. He's gonna die from the disease. Okay. I had no willpower, so I can't throw bombs. Alright, I'm just gonna hope for a critical. Nope. Used to be good at these critical rolls. Alright, he's gonna try to umbrage again. Alright. She's still at full willpower. 3 more strength. No! Can't you just like drain him or something? He gets an armor back. Ha! Ha upon you. Need to break this guy's armor. Whack. Is he gonna cast again? No, he's not. Okay. I bet I kill him with this height. No, I don't. Ah. He had so much willpower they put into that. Come on, 3. Yes. Oh no! Alright. Okay, Castaway's gonna have to do this himself. Yeah, he finally crits. But it no longer matters. Oh, he dies of the disease. This is amazing. This is gonna go completely down to the wire. These Stone Singers are unharmed, but you know, it's nothing Castaway hasn't dealt with before, right? Alright, we need to reduce this guy's strength. Hit him again. He's gonna have to just fight. That's crazy. Alright. Actually, you got a pretty high armor break. Let's break it for 5. Yeah. Shoot. He attacks and hits. Okay, and he's warped. Okay. He moves up and hits the enemy. And it's a crit! Oh my god. Alright. Okay, this guy casts, you know, and it's better than him attacking in melee. See him with Red Lightning. Bam, and he takes a status effect as well. Ah, all right. Well, it's just an armor hit. All right. Now I'm going to show you how a slinger does it. He's got no willpower. Show you how a real slinger fights. Oh, if I hit that guy, yeah, okay, his strength is higher, so I think I want to hit him. He's concussed, which means 20% of this, okay. I could go around and hit this slinger without taking any willpower loss, so I think I'll do that. Ride the lightning. Okay, now this Slinger has a chance to miss. Okay, they just got some strength back, but their armor is also reduced. Okay, Castaway needs to hit this Slinger to prevent him from doing a lot of damage in the following turn. Nice shot. Okay, takes an armor hit. Still hasn't lost any. Alright, so I need to hit this guy. It's amazing, we're still alive. This is the third Smashbot, this is the third round of this battle. I killed the boss. now I'm trying to eliminate these stragglers. This has been a ridiculous fight. I was not able to redeploy between rounds. So I was just stuck out in the field wherever I was standing. Where enemies randomly appeared around me. And somehow I'm still alive. It really is because of this guy who is far and away the MVP, Castaway the Dredge Slinger. He has scored just critical after critical, just knocking it out of the park. Alright. Oh, this guy's diseased as well, this Slinger. The Stone Slinger's also diseased. They're taking continual damage. Alright. I'm going to use Ride the Lightning. I'm not sure that I can double concuss them though. I think I have to go into melee and attack. I'll armor break him for 4. He's going to cast, which means he's going to reduce his friend's armor even more. If I'm up there, I will kill this enemy. I'll kill the enemy Slinger. Yeah, it's game over with that guy. Stone Slinger comes up, he's going to want to fight. Yeah, he still has not, my Slinger still has not taken any strength damage. Alright. Oh, watch this. You think you're safe? First of all, eat lightning. Okay. And now, eat special attack. Bam. And he also takes a penalty to hit. And he also takes disease damage. And he's also dead. Oh, you are so dead. I'm gonna move up just one, see if I can avoid being hit by the other Stone Slinger on the following turn. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's just savagery. Okay, now he's gonna come up and fight. She's taking continual damage. It seems like warp never wears off, which is really annoying. Okay, what is the, I'm gonna need to calculate this very precisely. Okay, the Stone Singer, he can't move very far, they're very slow. So if I move up there, theoretically, he's gonna move into my range and I'll be able to hit him. I'll be able to have this mage attack him with my staff. Yeah, this game does seem longer so far. Partly because of these wave battles where you can choose to fight multiple waves, or in this case you have to. Can I hit him? I can hit him for 3. But he also has a chance to hit me. Yeah, I can hit him for 3 plus the You know, I think I'm gonna let him come to me and I'm gonna present Alfred as the target for him. Because it's not a time battle, I don't have to kill it. I mean, if this were a time battle, that would just be even more grossly unfair. Alright. She's losing strength. She needs to go up and use whatever power she's got. She's got a high armor break. She can hit this guy with 5 armor. Castaway might be able to take him out. Castaway's going to hit him for 8. Oh, I can't believe we're going to win this battle. Okay, he's going to hit me, but he dodges. Oh, man. I'm rolling dice like you in this battle, Dan. Or Smashbot, sorry. I'm going to hit you with my staff for extra humiliation. And now, victory! 32! That was the craziest critical I've ever inflicted. That was like a triple the damage. Now I should hope my renown does grow. Virtually everybody in the party is injured. Like, not even the 6 people who I started fighting this battle with. I had to sub in guys because everyone else was taking wounds. Now I bet there's going to be some sort of final boss battle where everybody's going to be injured and unable to fight. We're going to have to fight it with one character. Let's see what happens. I really hope we're going to get some opportunity to heal. Look at all these people who were injured in battle because in the 3 waves of battle, there was just no way to prevent them from being injured. Now the renown. 35. That was the craziest battle I've ever fought in this game. You glance up. The White Tower is much taller than you imagine. Tall enough to reach a sun, you wonder? A trick of perspective? A trick of the light? Bolverk doesn't look right, still as he is, but he doesn't rise again. Ravens stare, wearing a wide range of emotions on their faces. You have no time to gape yourself. You drag Ivan toward the tower, where stairs spiral upward beyond sight, and you take the first of many, many steps. I wonder if the time keeps running out as we do this. Quickly, the top of the tower is just up these stairs.
That is crazy. I can't believe that's an actual sun. And you're really going to put it back in the sky somehow?
Ivan will. You know, there has to be some other way. I can't. You can. We've come this far. Wait, Juno, wait. If this is really happening now, give me a moment. Juno and Ivan embrace one final time. Ivan whispers something meant only for her. And then you were forced to move on. Okay, alright, well, I'm going to finish up pretty soon. But it seems we're near the exciting conclusion.
The world lives or dies here. This is it.
Can we rest? Whatever this artifact is. Please, just for like a day. At the center of the tower, Juno sits upon the pedestal, and Ivan reluctantly begins his task. Juno hovers in the air, immobilized. He looks peaceful, as if finally letting go of the burden she had carried this far, when you hear a familiar rumbling. What does it mean? There's going to be another boss battle right now, isn't there? Yeah, of course. Now we have to fight this thing. It like takes up the entire screen. We have to destroy 18 different body parts or something like that. All of them have 40 strength. The serpent raises its tattered head to the tower top. It speaks in an ancient tongue as before. Begone, creature. You don't even have the strength to crush this tower anymore. The serpent continues its low, undulating speech like smoke rolling over seawater. Ivan stops. He's listening.
Gorthus Lauvel. What does it mean, or what?
It is giving up. It wants to make a deal. Half a prophecy of extinction, it says. The darkness will lift and it will spare Albeang. It consumes only half the world.
Half the world? In exchange for what?
Juno's energy. If I release it to the serpent, Juno will be gone, but she won't suffer.
You can tell Ivan is seriously considering it.
Ivan, this isn't what we came to do.
Things change, Iver. This is out of your hands now.
Tell me why. Have I not earned that, at least?
Ivan returns his attention to you with frustration on his face. Behind him, the serpent rattles in resentment at being ignored.
Why? Because Juno does not deserve this. Don't you understand what is happening here?
How could I? It's been nothing but lies and secrets since we first met.
What choice did we have? Try to imagine if I told you the truth when we met. It was hard enough convincing anyone to listen in the first place. Back in Sigerholm, when I begged you to wait for Juno, how long did you wait? Not even a single day. After that, after all I did in Einertoft to save the Varl from complete extinction. No, if you knew the truth, you'd have drowned me in that lake yourself.
Don't worry, the Slinger will kill it. Yeah, the Slinger will probably kill the serpent one-on-one. You're right about that, Smashbot. I don't need to bother putting anybody else in the battle.
Couldn't even trust you to save yourselves.
So you will decide who is to be saved.
That's not what I mean. What's the point of this, Iver? So brothers and clansmen can keep killing each other over petty disputes?
You mean the reason for humanity to keep existing?
So Warl and Dredge can keep destroying each other over ancient history? Even after we realized the Dredge were only fleeing the darkness, same as the rest of us. Even after discovering a Dredge child dying in the snow, an infant, everyone ready to slaughter it like a pig.
It was wrong, but what's done is done.
That's what I'd expect from you. From what I hear, you've had practice killing Dredge children before.
Is this really what you want to argue right now?
If you're going to ask me to weigh the fate of the world against Juno, then tell me why I should care.
The serpent slithers anxiously. It is not accustomed to being ignored, but Ivan continues on in spite of the danger.
And we both know how this world really is. You remember Dengler's Godstone? That old woman lies to our faces about who attacked who. Then she mocks us for not butchering that stone hurler on sight. And even with the truth laid bare before us, there was a debate. How can we hope to overcome that kind of spite and ignorance, that hatred? What are we fighting so hard to preserve exactly?
I will continue to hope until the day there's nothing left to hope for.
I know you believe that, but you don't know the depths of it the way I do. There was a woman named Orsma River, near Orsma River rather, after we somehow survived crossing the chasm. Some of her own clansmen had tied her to a stake. Witch, they screamed. She was meant to starve to death. I can still see her face, the torture and the pain. Do you remember how many days she had hung there, starving, before we arrived?
3 days?
So they told us.
What is this, a quiz? What is the point?
Maybe those men lied. Or, with the sun stopped, maybe they miscounted. She had been there at least 7 days already. I could feel her agony in the tapestry. According to their own absurd rules, it proved she wasn't a witch. She should have been freed. Can you imagine suffering like that for a world that doesn't even remember you?
That's what this is about, isn't it? This is about Juno.
I'm not trying to make everything about Juno. I just need to believe in what I'm supposed to do.
Ivan seems to be swayed by your arguments and says, you're not going to kill half of humanity. The coils of the serpent are wrapping tighter around the tower, and you can feel its patience growing thin.
When we found Juno's body smashed and broken on the frozen sea, I saw that same fate for her as that poor woman starving to death. Suffering alone, forgotten. Anyone else was so quick to give up on her. I'm grateful that you did not. But that's what you're asking me to do now. I must sound pathetic. I realize it has to be hard to sympathize. But maybe of all people you can, Iver. When you stood against Bellow on the bridge at Einertoft, I finally recognized you. And I knew what you had done to Reyes and his child. He followed us both to Borsgard to finish the job. What would you give to have Elet back? Don't make Juno suffer an even worse fate. Please, Iver. Trust me to find a solution.
Ivan turns back to the serpent, his body radiating immense power as he speaks to it again. Alfred gives you a severe look as if to say he lies. You recall her plan to complete the ritual in place of Ivan. If you're going to do something, it has to be now.
Okay.
Ivan, this isn't what Juno wanted. Ivan again stops speaking to the serpent, but this time he turns to you with sorrow instead of anger.
Juno is everything this world deserves. Instead, you got me. I'm so tired, Iver.
Coolidge, this was the hard part.
Forgive me, Juno. I love you always.
I've never seen anything like a son coming to life. And I hope I never will again. Stuck with him, just a speck.
We didn't have to fight the giant serpent.
Who turned the darkness into light.
The only thing we had to fight was Ivan. I wouldn't be that worried.
Did not want to leave the sun behind as we departed the inner earth. I expect he will return there often. No warp crossed our path on the long trek home. They've all turned to ash. And now, we are coming to this journey's long end. The same thought rattling round my head the whole way. Do I dare to hope?
That's a pretty epic shot. And that's what's happened to the area around Arberang. It's completely desertified. Looks pretty cool from here, though.
This is the place I see in my dreams. This is where I helped my father build our house. And where I buried him. This is where I met Altis, my wife. And Iver, my best friend. And this is where Alette was born. I'm home. Is it really you, Alette?
Good, I don't have to voice act this part.
It's really me, Dad.
I'm so sorry, Alette. I failed you. I couldn't protect you. I never wanted this. Leaving you alone.
Oh, Dad, I wasn't alone.
The weight never bothered me, husband. Do you remember when there was a night sky like this? Each point of light is a different fate for different people. I've been watching them a long time. Some people go to prepare for an endless battle. Others go to an eternal feast. The brave go where they want to be.
That's how I knew you'd come back to us.
I thought, yeah, the afterlife for Rook is clearly something having to do with endless battle, and would not surprise me at all. Alright, and that's the Banner Saga 3, folks. Austin Wintry, what a boss. Kapow Audio. They brought the kapow to the sound. Did that seem anticlimactic to you? Yeah, well, the world wasn't completely, well, it's better off than it was before because it's no longer shrouded in eternal darkness. But lots of people died as a result of being turned into mutated dark things that later turned into ash. And lots of people in Arberang died. And all over the rest of the world, too. I am curious about what other endings are possible. Like maybe there is some kind of climactic battle at the end where you actually do have to fight the serpent. I suspect that there are a lot of other possibilities. Oh, we get a post-credit scene. It's almost hard to believe they really did it. Whatever it is.
But the sun's actually moving again. For a long time, things were looking pretty hopeless. The gods are dead, the world turned to dust, and still we survive. Are we all that's left? I don't think so. Life will return. Grass and green will spout from the dust. I believe there are other survivors, Warl in the north, perhaps huddled around godstones. South of the darkness there may still be horseborn fleeing across the fields, or ships of men, or dredge without Sunnar. So we rebuild. I just wish that Rook and Alette could have been here to see this. Something tells me part of them will. Aleo glances knowingly at your belly. For a long time now I've been thinking of an epic poem. You'll never guess the inspiration. Would you care to hear what I've got? I guess that would be appropriate right now. Aleo smiles and draws his lute from around his back. He sings with a brightness in his voice. Only the sun has stopped, cut with keen-edged sword. Little did they sleep, lest they not come home. Weary the weight of the sun, of our bones the hills, the slayer and the slain. From their homes must all flee, and cast their home into the air. Not all dark jellyfish live, that's right. In this case, no dark jellyfish lived. To speak in all tongues where a foe may lurk, the destined day shall come. The fetters will burst, brothers fight, and kinship stain, and in fear quake all. The true, and this is a combination of all of the chapter titles, the true hero comes reluctantly, raising their shining light. Alas, the sea is still dead and wide, the hounds are a-hungered. We live as we will live, with the mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Only we few remember it now. Aleo gives a little cough to indicate that he's done and that you're supposed to applaud or something. It's not bad, but it could use a couple more verses at the end there. Aleo laughs. Aye, you're right. It certainly could. Tomorrow I'll tell you the version that lasts all day. Wait, what is that? Do you see it? You squint into the ashes of twisted land spread out across the horizon. Something there is moving. It looks like a line of people at the front. Is that Iver? I get the Dredge Lover achievement. I guess that's because I brought all these Dredge into my party, who proved to be absolute slayers. Oh, the Fantasy General style concept art. Oh, there's motion acting. So that's actually how that combat is depicted. It's evil hobbits. I was thinking there might be gnomes or halflings in this or something like that, but apparently they're not. Ivan Earl, of course, the name of the character who was almost responsible for destroying the world. Austin Wintory gets credited yet again. He deserves it. Okay. Oh, I can actually move this. Johan Sigurdarsson, that guy's awesome. He does the low voiced Icelandic vocals. Lyrics by Austin Wintory and Alex Thomas. Oh, I see. They were translated into Icelandic. I don't think that, I was like, Austin speaks Icelandic? That's pretty impressive. Who speaks Icelandic? I mean, except for people who live in Iceland, I suppose. Svein Olafur Gunnarsson, a very appropriate man to play Iver. And it was recorded in Reykjavik, Iceland. That's awesome. Did you save a baby dredge? Yes, I did. That may be one of the reasons why Ivan decided not to destroy the world. I've saved multiple dredge in this, actually. That's one of the reasons why I got this slinger.
Go to the Japanese version. Okay, lots and lots of Kickstarter backers. Do we have some other post-credit scene? Oh, I should be in here. Yeah, but there's... Except it's by it. Alright, I'm just going to briefly look myself up here. Where's Chris Edgar? I don't see myself. Damn you, better Saga 3. Maybe I just like never cashed in the reward because I always ignore those things. I just gave them money and just forgot about it. Okay. Lots of man, they got so many Kickstarter backers. That's crazy. I wonder if that was just for Banner Saga 3 or is that for everything? I got the achievement Keep It Together. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, that's all, folks. I'll see you soon for some 6 Ages, which was the main reason why I created this channel, actually. So it would behoove me to get back to it. Indeed. I'll see y'all soon.